So for shot 59, this was the last shot of a 3-shot day, and it was pretty straightforward. And one thing I would do if I did it again was I would add the sun behind Cochese. Oh my goodness, this must be a record. 3 shots in one day. Awesome, awesome. I feel good. I'm stoked with how they all turned out. Let's check out the latest one here. This one, pretty straightforward. Zoop, he does that. Awesome. And then what we got here is zoop, he does that. Awesome. Obviously I'm going to do this little spin and post and all that stuff, but what an awesome couple days, especially after coming off the last one that took so long to do. Now I've only got one more, and then I'm going to release the first 60 shots together, and that's a long time coming, and I'm super stoked. The next one I've been really excited to do for some reason. It's also not super hard, I don't think, so hopefully I'll get that done, and we'll have this out, hopefully, maybe end of the month. What do you say? I can't make a promise, but I'll make a guarantee. Wait a second. Shot 60 was one I was looking forward to for a long time. I just thought it looked really cool, and I knew now that I had like the cricket cutter, I could make it really detailed, and had a really good time making all this stuff for the background. And one thing that I loved is I could get the maple leaf on his jacket looking really good, and I also really loved the cowboy boots. So here we are, shot 60, the big shot. Now I'm going to take these 20 shots and add them to the ongoing video so you can check it out. But I gotta say one thing. I've been editing this last scene, just MCA walking, and I've always had an issue with the foot they're standing on as the background behind them slides, how to keep it in that spot without it look like it's lifting up or just being weird. And I realized here, it's like, see, there's like his butt area here, right? When this leg is moving, it shifts from the front to the back. And I would always have it locked into one of the other sides. But I realized in this shot, it moves as you move. And it's just going to make all these other shots coming up so much more cool and so much more realistic. And I just figured I'd share that with you now that I just figured this out now on shot 60. But I'll show you what's going on in a minute. I'm almost done. 2 shots away. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Pow! Animating this was a lot of fun. The background was completely stagnant other than it all moved together to make it look like Cochese was crossing the street. And this is where I really learned how to get walking looking really good. Well, we did it. Shot 60 in the books. Super stoked. Check it out. So this is what we want it to look like here. MCA walking, looking around. Ooh, awesome. And here's what we've got here. MCA walking, looking around. I don't know, you can see kind of like a little loop right there. And that was like the exact moment I figured out how to do that move. And so I was like, ooh, I've just got to speed this up so you can kind of see it. And the reason I'm leaving it in there and not redoing it is I love that this is a learning moment. Like what this whole thing is how I got better from the first shot to the last shot, which is why I'm doing it in order. And things like this, you'll see that and be like, oh, there's a little Skippy Loo there. But then from then on out, everything will look so much smoother. So that's why I'm keeping it in. Okay, kids, the next thing coming out is going to be these 20 shots put onto the other 40 so you can see where we're at. I'm pretty stoked with where we're going. Everybody, thanks for being there. Hands in. Let's do this. Pachow!